Alright guys, welcome back to the video. So doing a shiny tutorial on Wild Zone 14. So we're going to be showing you all the methods you can do to catch shinies in Wild Zone 14 and Pokemon you can find outside Wild Zone 14. So the main Pokemon you'll be looking for are Heliolisk, Drillbur, Onix, Aron, Larion, Excadrill, and Emolga. Those are the main ones. There's obviously Pokemon outside of it. So like if you say fast travel, you'll find this Magikarp over here. He might be shiny sometimes, he might not be. But we're going to show you the main ones, of course. So the first method is going to be fast travel. That's just going to be for your first main method. It's just fast travel. You do this over and over again. And then you'll get a shiny within the 50-meter radius eventually. You know, it will happen eventually. If you give up, it's because you're about to hit gold. That's just what it means. That's all that means. So here we're going to show you what Pokemon you can get within a 50-meter radius. And yeah. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. Our meter is down over there. It's right down. We're going to see what 50 meters gets us. So, we go over here. There's... Is that a shiny? That is. Where? Okay, well, it's not any of these Arions, Larions. It's not any of them. You? No, okay, not you. You? No, it's not you either. Where's the shiny, dude? Where's the shiny? Is over here. Where is it? Yeah, over here within 50 meters. So, you know, it's still there. It could be any of those. It's not Heliolisk. Oh, there it is. There's one. There's Drillbur. But you're not within 50 meters, are you? Yeah, you're too far for 50 meters. Huh. Is there another shiny as well? Oh yes, there it is. We got two shinies, dude. What the fuck? And two of the same line as well. Two of the same line as well. And there you go. Fuck me. Okay, so we're just gonna do it again without the shinies interrupting us. I could swear I just heard another one. I could swear I just heard another one. It's fucking Magikarp, dude. What the fuck? I just showed you this Magikarp can be shiny, dude. What the hell? What the fuck is this luck? What is this luck, dude? What is this? I got 3 shinies. Now those shinies could have been from me testing it out. The ones inside there, but the Magikarp, I literally showed you it wasn't shiny. So that one's insane. The other 2 could have been there from me. You know, he was doing it before I started recording. But the Excadrill can't be. It's not in range. The Excadrill is not within range of it at being a shiny, so I'm not too sure about that one. Yeah, as you can see, here's the Emolga. Emolga could be one. Unfortunately, not getting an Emolga shiny, but yeah, anything here, you know, 40, 50. Yeah, so 50 gets you about here. 50 gets you about here, so as you can see, that definitely wouldn't have been Excadrill. So we got really lucky with Excadrill, and we got really lucky with Magikarp. Drillbur, he might have just popped up from me just, you know, fucking around before recording. But the other 2, fuck me. Fuck, what's that? That looked like an owl. Look at an Emolga popping out. So what the hell? Okay. So yeah, as you can see, 50 meters does not get you very far. Just from fast travel. It gets you like the Pokemon all over here. You know, Emolga, Larion, Arion, Drillbur, Onix sometimes. So Onix can pop up from these holes. It's not guaranteed to be Drillbur or Onix. It's just a chance to be either or. So, you know, be careful with that. I think Onix is more rare than Drillbur. So, you know, gotta keep an eye on that. But yeah. Alright, and for the next method, it's pretty much gonna be fast travel, but slower. And what I mean by that is it's slower, but it's better, kind of. So, what you do is you use fast travel, and you're gonna try and avoid the side of this shiny. You know, he doesn't see you, and you're good. And pretty much all you're doing is you're running in. You're running like this. This fucking arrow is being annoying. You run up, you see the alpha, and then you spawn back out. By seeing the alpha, you get, you know, the chance for the alpha, plus everything that's over there. It gives you quite a big of distance. So, yeah, we see the alpha here. Let's put it down. Come on, put it down. There we go. Yeah, we put it down, and let's see how much more we get. How much more do we get? We get, yeah, 50. And we even get you as well. So, yeah, it gives you quite a bit more. It also gives you one over here, I think. Yeah, it gives you the one over here. Right? Does it? You might have to walk an extra 2 meters if you want to do that. I'm on spin like just move to the left if you want that one. If not, then you know, you just keep walking to the point where I did. But pretty much you just want to spawn the alpha, and then you spawn back out. That's also sorry. It's slower. It's definitely slower. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely slower, but it gives you a lot more Pokemon in the range. It gives you a lot more Pokemon, and during the daytime, it has to be day and sunny. So right now it's not sunny, it's daytime, but as you can see, it's not exactly sunny. You know, it's a bit cloudy, all this and that. So Heliolisk is not going to spawn while it's not sunny, unfortunately. I'm not seeing Emolga. Oh, there's Emolga, never mind. Because I don't see Emolga, but there it is. And that's pretty much all you're doing. You're gonna do this. Ooh, okay. I don't like that alpha there. Don't like that. The alphas aggro onto you very easily. So if you see an alpha, you might just be better off just reloading the zone again. But pretty much, yeah. As you can see, I walked here, but I like to walk like up to here, and that will definitely spawn the Onyx in. It definitely will. I can already see the ditch over there, so it definitely spawns in. And pretty much by doing this, you kind of just give yourself the extra meters necessary to catch everything in the area. The only Pokemon you're not really loading in, it's just that this fucking Pokemon at the back over there that we walk through. I'm going to show you the Pokemon we don't spawn in. We pretty much might not spawn this one in. I'm not too sure about this one. This one might spawn in. I don't know. That one might spawn in. But the only one we're not spawning in is this one Pokemon here. And I don't think it's worth it, right? I don't think it's worth to run through the whole zone. Just spawn that one extra Pokemon. We're running like up to here. I like to run up to like go up to here, like right before you they can see you. I can run up to there, but you can run up to here, and pretty much that allows you to spawn everything in but one Pokemon. And I think that's pretty worth it overall. I think that's pretty worth it to just spawn, just like pretty much spawn everything. It's definitely slower than just fast traveling alone, but it's gonna save you so much time trying to get the Alpha Excadrill. Excadrill. What the fuck? Shiny Excadrill. Now for the next methods I'm gonna show you, you're gonna be doing bench method. Bench method, in my opinion, sucks ass. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that. I know y'all saw that. Shiny Emolga, let's fucking go, dude. Let's go, dude. What the fuck? Let's go, dude. Dude, Emolga's one Pokemon I wanted to shiny hunt, but like, I never got around to it. What the fuck? That's 4 shinies in this video. 4 shinies. But anyways, as I was saying, so for the bench method, you're gonna go over here. You're gonna go over to walk past the first street, like the first block. Then you're gonna turn right here. Then you're gonna turn right again over here to this course. All you're gonna do is you're gonna walk up these steps. And some lame people, some lame YouTubers will tell you to do the whole thing. But what you can do is just just jump over here and they're good. That's all you have to do, is jump over, do this, come over here, and over here. Fun fact: you can't fall off if you run against the wall. If you run against the wall, you can't fall off. So you need to be careful there. The only part you need to be careful is like actually no part, because you can just do this. Okay, maybe you have to be careful there. Maybe you have to be careful there, but you get the point, right? You get the point. Like, you don't really have to be that careful here. This zone's pretty chill if you have access to jumping, and I believe at this point in the story, when you unlock Wild Zone 14, you do have access to jumping on the air, so very good. And now once you're up here, you have some Pokemon up here, like Fletchling, Fletchinder, these bum Pokemon that no one wants because you have them in a Wild Zone 3, so like, who actually cares about them? And you have this bench over here. You have this bench which will get you some Pokemon. It'll pretty much get you most of the Pokemon on the right side. So like, as you can see, the Drillbur spawns in, the Drillbur hole spawns in. But you can't see Excadrill, you can't see anything else, but you can see Emolga, and then 2 Drillburs. That's pretty much all you're spawning in, plus the like Aerons and Larions that will spawn on this area, like the hole over here. That's pretty much all you're spawning in. It's not great, I don't really recommend it, but if you're just chasing after those Pokemon, and you want to do bench method over fast travel, you can do it. I personally don't recommend it because I hate bench method. It's I don't like the cutscenes. Even like if you're on a Switch 1, the fast travel method, I still feel like it would be faster. I don't have a Switch 1, so I can't test it myself. But I still feel like it'd be faster than sitting through the cutscene of the, changing daytime and nighttime. You can also try this bench over here, but I think that one's closer. Or maybe not, actually. Let's see. That one might actually not be closer. Is it this one or that one? That's see? No, I think that one's closer, just barely. I think that one's just barely. Well, either way, you can choose your bench. They don't change that much. I guess if you try to go for like over here, like if you choose the last one over here, I guess it'll give you more range to go over there. So obviously here you can see the alpha spawned in, but we're too close right now. We're like, if we go over here, it won't spawn in. But like over here, we've walked a bit closer, it'll spawn in. But if you want to do the bench method, like I said, you can't get all these shinies here. As I said at the start of the video that you can't get shinies like just from trying to do this around just here and there. There's shinies you can get. You see there's a Fletchling over there, there's a Fletchling there that spawned in earlier. There's a Trubbish down here. There's a Bellsprout we just saw. Yeah, Bellsprout over there, a Vivillon over there. And what was your name? Who was? Weepa? I don't know how you pronounce it. And a Scatterbug over here. Also the Dene, if you care about that. I have an alpha one, but if you want to set up for a bum one, you can choose there. And now there's another bench method over here if you want to do that. I feel like that one's a bit worse because it doesn't even encompass the alpha. It doesn't even encompass the alpha Pokemon, so it just feels like, I don't know. I guess we'll show you what encompasses, because I feel like it doesn't, but it might just. But as you can see here, I'm at 63, 60, 60, 55, and now I'm finally at 50. This one might spawn in. This extra at the back. So I guess if you want to, you can do it. I wouldn't recommend it because it might like their spawn location changes each time. So sometimes it might not spawn in. I wouldn't do it. It just feels unsafe. I recommend doing the other bench if you're gonna do one. The bunch we were just at. I would prefer you doing that one, just because you know, these Pokemon here will spawn. You know, this one over here will spawn. These ones will spawn. The Pokemon along the side will spawn. Like this Onix will spawn. And then the Drillbur at the back, I don't think will. Okay, now I gotta get out of here. So if you're gonna do a bench, I would prefer it be one of these ones, just because they do spawn more Pokemon in. If you're going specifically after if you're going specifically after an Excadrill, specifically after that, if you want the alpha one, you can do this. There's a real quick method of a run despawn. You see him over here, you see him over there, you see him over there, you see him over there, and now you don't. Now you just don't see him, you don't see him, you don't see him, and now you do. So you can just do this to like run despawn the Excadrill. It's probably the fastest method you can actually do. There's no loading screens, there's no nothing. Just you running back and forth between walls. And if you have a macro controller, you can just program it to just run back and forth for you. And yeah, you should eventually get it. It doesn't seem that hard. It actually seems like a pretty good one. Now I'm not too sure if the Pokemon like the Excadrills are spawning as well, but you just can't see them because the rendering distance. You know, the rendering is a bit of a problem with Legends ZA. You know, it is a bit of a problem, but almost fell off there. But the alphas do spawn easier, so there's that. And yeah, this seems like the best method for me if you're trying to catch this. Is that a shiny Weedle? That looks like a shiny Weedle, doesn't it? Can I see that? Is that a shiny Weedle? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna save just in case it's not, because I want to do all that again. It is a shiny Weedle. What the fuck, dude? What? Get the fuck over here, you piece of shit. Dude, what the hell? That's the 5th shiny in one video. Are we serious right now? This shiny in one video, and then you guys are not gonna spawn, really? Like I'm in distance, like spawn. Okay, so now it's sunny, you know, like no clouds in sight. Now that it's sunny, we can show you that the Heliolisk does spawn in this area. It does have to be sunny, which is really annoying because sometimes you could just get daytime, as you can see the Heliolisk there. You can get daytime, but there's clouds and like he's not gonna spawn. So it definitely makes it harder. You only have a certain amount of time within the day. You can't hunt for the Helioptile. Sorry, not Heliolisk. Helioptile. Helioptile. Yeah, you get it. There's a certain amount of time in the day you can hunt for it compared to all the other Pokemon in this area. Like even a Molga, it's just always there. It's quite annoying to be honest, but it makes sense because I think it's supposed to be like a sunflower kind of thing. I think it has the shape of a sunflower. Not too sure about that one. Not too sure, but Alpha Molga. You know, how sick would it have been if I caught a shiny Alpha Molga? Come on. That would have been pretty cool. That's pretty much all this video is missing. Is just a shiny Alpha. I've caught 5 shinies in this video. Like, it's insane. This video's been insane. But yeah, that's gonna be it for you guys. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe. It's been insane videos, so I really appreciate if you like let me know something. Been absolutely insane the shines I've gotten. I've been recording for like maybe 40 minutes or so. 40 minutes just trying to get daytime and all this stuff correctly, but 40 minutes and 5 shinies. That's pretty good odds if you ask me. Pretty good odds. No extra shinies though. I was really hoping to find this one extra shiny just laying around, but no, it doesn't seem to be going my way. You know, just get a whole team of shinies, but no. But yeah, like I said, if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, and peace.